Hello, and welcome back to Easy English Practice. This is your space to relax, listen carefully, repeat confidently, and slowly build real English speaking skills. I'm Alex, and I'm really happy you're here with me today. In this episode, I will speak slowly and clearly. I will use simple, natural English, and I will repeat important ideas more than once, because repetition is how your brain learns a language. Follow my voice and speak with me. Today, we are learning something extremely important. Not grammar rules, not difficult vocabulary. We are learning a real-life skill. We are learning how to talk about your daily life in English, your real day, your real routine, your real story. Why talking about your day is so powerful. Now listen carefully, because this is very important. Many English learners think, I must talk about big topics. I must speak about politics, science, but this is a mistake. Real English starts with simple life. Your daily routine is the best topic for practice. Why? Because your life is familiar. You don't need to invent ideas. You don't need to imagine stories. You already know your day. You live it. Every single day. Think about it. You already know what time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast, where you go in the morning, how you feel during the day. So your brain is not busy searching for ideas. Your brain can focus only on English. This is very powerful for learning. Let me say this clearly. When you talk about your own life, you are not just studying English. You are using English. This is the difference between students and speakers. Students learn rules. Speakers use language. And we are training you to become a speaker. Confidence grows from simple sentences. Now another important point. Many learners are silent because they want to be perfect. They think, my English is not good enough. But fluency does not come from perfection. Fluency comes from practice, small practice, daily practice, simple practice. When you describe your day again and again, something changes, slowly, naturally. You begin to think in English. You stop translating every word in your head. Your sentences become automatic, and your confidence grows not suddenly, but step by step. Real-life example. Imagine this situation. You meet someone new. They ask you a simple question. What did you do today? If you never practice, your mind becomes empty. But if you train daily routine English, you can answer calmly. I woke up at 7. I went to work. I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV. This is not advanced English, but this is real communication. This is how conversations are built. Simple sentences connected together. You can practice anywhere. Now listen carefully. You do not need a classroom. You do not need a teacher next to you. You do not need perfect English. You only need one habit. talking about your day. You can ask yourself simple questions. What time did I wake up today? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? These questions train your brain to think in English structure. They build super speaking muscles, just like the gym builds body muscles. You can do this. In the morning, talk about yesterday. In the evening, talk about today. Even 3 sentences are enough. The goal is not beauty. The goal is action. Remember this rule. 1 sentence today. 2 sentences tomorrow. A short story next week. This is how fluent speakers are made, not in one day, but step by step. So today, we begin this journey together. Slowly, clearly, naturally. And now, let's start with the first part of the day, the morning. Now let's move to the first part of the day. The morning. Morning is not just the start of your day. It is the start of your mind. How you begin your morning often decides how your whole day will feel. And this is why the morning is a perfect time to practice English. Your brain is fresh. Your mind is open. Even 5 minutes can make a big difference. So now, we will practice morning English together. I will say each sentence slowly. You listen first, then repeat with me. Waking up. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Listen again. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. This is a very natural sentence. You can change only the time. I usually wake up at 6. I usually wake up at 8. 1 structure. Many sentences. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a lot to do. Notice the rhythm. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a lot to do. This is how real English sounds. If I go to bed late, I feel tired the next morning. This sentence connects cause and sort, result. Go to bed late. Feel tired. This is useful daily English. Getting out of bed. When I wake up, I stay in bed for a few minutes. Not everyone jumps out of bed immediately. So we say, I stay in bed for a few minutes. I think about my plans for the day. This is very natural English. Plans for the day. I take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Notice the order. First I breathe deeply, then I stretch. Small details make your English sound real. Then I slowly sit up and get out of bed. Slowly. This word makes your story more natural. Bathroom routine. Next, I walk to the bathroom. Simple sentence, very common. I brush my teeth carefully for 2 minutes. Carefully for 2 minutes. Details improve fluency. After that, I wash my face with cold water. Cold water helps me feel more awake. This is a useful pattern. Something helps me feel. Cold water helps me feel awake. Coffee helps me feel focused. If I am still sleepy, I take a quick shower. Still sleepy means, even now, I feel tired. While I shower, I listen to calm music or English audio. This is powerful learning. You mix English with daily life, getting dressed. After the shower, I dry off and get dressed. 2 actions together. Dry off and get dressed. I choose clean and comfortable clothes. Comfortable clothes. Very useful phrase. On normal days, I wear jeans and a t-shirt. If I have a meeting, I wear more formal clothes. This contrast makes your speaking richer. Breakfast time. Then I go to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Prepare. Breakfast. Very natural phrase. I usually eat something simple and healthy. Simple and healthy. 2 adjectives together. For example, I eat toast, eggs, skin eggs, and fruit. Giving examples is good speaking skill. When I have more time, I cook oatmeal or an omelette. This shows difference between busy days and free days. I like to eat slowly and enjoy my food. This makes your story personal. Before leaving home. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. Very common daily action. I check the time and read my messages. I also check my schedule for the day. Notice the repetition of I check. This builds rhythm. Then I prepare my bag. I take my phone, keys, notebook, and water bottle. Listing items makes your English sound natural. Finally, I put on my shoes and leave the house. Finally shows the last action. This is how you describe a morning in real English, not difficult, not perfect, just clear and natural. Now we will put everything together. You have learned many morning sentences. Now you will hear a full story. This is very important. Because real English is not single sentences. Real English is connected sentences. A story. So first, just listen. Then pause and repeat each line slowly. Copy my rhythm. Copy my speed. This is how shadowing trains your speaking muscles. Are you ready? Let's begin. In the morning, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. Notice I say, around 7 o'clock. This means not exactly 7, maybe a little before or after. If I have a busy day, I sometimes wake up earlier. This connects today's plan with my wake-up time. Real English always connects ideas. After I open my eyes, I stay in bed for a few minutes. I do not jump up immediately. I let my mind wake up slowly. I think about what I need to do today. This is a very common phrase, what I need to do today. Then I stretch my arms, yawn softly, and slowly stand up. 3 small actions together make the story natural. Next, I walk to the bathroom. Simple transition word. Next. I brush my teeth carefully for 2 full minutes. 2 full minutes means the complete time. After that, I wash my face with cold water. Cold water helps me feel fresh and awake. Notice again. Helps me feel. This is useful in many situations. If I still feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. Still sleepy means the feeling continues. While I shower, I often listen to soft music. This makes the story calm and personal. When I finish showering, I put on clean clothes. Finish showering. Useful daily phrase. I look in the mirror and fix my hair. Small daily details make your English sound real. Then I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. Go to the kitchen. Very natural phrase. Most days I eat 2 slices of toast with butter and jam. Most days means usually, but not always. Sometimes I also eat a boiled egg. Sometimes shows variation. I always drink a large cup of coffee in the morning. Always shows habit. While I eat, I sit near the window and look outside. This paints a picture in the listener's mind. Sometimes I hear birds singing. I enjoy this quiet and peaceful moment. English is not only actions, it is feelings too. Before I leave home, I check my phone. Transition to the next stage of the morning. I look at the time and my to-do list for the day. To-do list is a very useful expression. Then I prepare my bag carefully. Carefully shows attention. I make sure I have my phone, wallet, notebook, and sometimes a snack. Make sure means check again. Finally, I put on my jacket and shoes. I open the door and step outside. My day begins. This is a complete morning story in English. Simple words, clear order, natural rhythm. This is how fluent speaking is built. Now let's move to the first part of the day. The morning. Morning is not just the start of your day. It is the start of your mind. How you begin your morning often decides how your whole day will feel. And this is why the morning is a perfect time to practice English. Your brain is fresh. Your mind is open. Even 5 minutes can make a big difference. So now, we will practice morning English together. I will say each sentence slowly. You listen first, then repeat with me. Waking up. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Listen again. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. This is a very natural sentence. You can change only the time. I usually wake up at 6. I usually wake up at 8. One structure. Many sentences. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a lot to do. Notice the rhythm. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a lot to do. This is how real English sounds. If I go to bed late, I feel tired the next morning. This sentence connects cause and sort, result. Go to bed late. Feel tired. This is useful daily English. Getting out of bed. When I wake up, I stay in bed for a few minutes. Not everyone jumps out of bed immediately. So we say, I stay in bed for a few minutes. I think about my plans for the day. This is very natural English. Plans for the day. I take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Notice the order. First I breathe deeply. Then I stretch. Small details make your English sound real. Then I slowly sit up and get out of bed. Slowly. This word makes your story more natural. break time. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. A clean space helps a clear mind. Around 3 o'clock, I take a short break. Around means not exact. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Simple daily English. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or a biscuit. Like fruit or a biscuit means example. If I have time, I go outside for a short walk. Fresh air changes your energy. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better. Notice again. Helps me feel. Studying English in the afternoon. When I have free time, I use it to study English. This is an excellent habit. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while walking. This mixes English with daily life. Other times I read a short article online. Other times shows variation. I also watch slow English videos to improve my listening. Slow English is best for learners. I pause the video and repeat the sentences. This is called shadowing. Shadowing trains your mouth and your ear together, ending the workday. Before I finish work, I write a short note about my day. This keeps me organized. Sometimes I write one new English word I learned. This builds vocabulary slowly. Now listen to my afternoon story. First, listen. Then repeat. After lunch, I usually return to my desk and continue working. First, I check my emails and write a to-do list. I often have a short online meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning. We also plan our next steps. After the meeting, I take a short break. I go to the kitchen and make tea or coffee. I drink slowly near the window. If I have free time, I study English. I listen to a podcast or read a short story. Sometimes I watch a video and repeat each sentence aloud. Before I stop working, I write a short summary of my day. I also write one sentence about how I feel. For example, today I worked well and I feel proud. Today was difficult, but I will try again tomorrow. This keeps me motivated. Now we are at the last part of the day, the evening. Evening is very special. It is the time to slow down, to relax, to think about your day. I usually come home around 6 in the evening. When I come in, I take off my shoes. I sit down for a few minutes to rest. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music. This helps me feel calm and happy. If I feel hungry, I cook dinner. Other times, if I am tired, I order food. I eat dinner at the table with my family. We talk about our day. We share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes and put everything away. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner. A walk helps me clear my mind. Before bed, I like to relax. I read a book or listen to calm music. Sometimes I watch a simple English video. Later, I take a shower and brush my teeth. I prepare my clothes for the next day. Then I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. I turn off the lights and rest. You did an amazing job today. You listened to a full day's routine in English. You practiced new words and sentences. Most importantly, you spoke English. This is real progress. Remember, you are not just studying English. You are using English. You are living English. One sentence at a time. Keep practicing your daily routine in English. Come back to this lesson again and again. Add more details each time. This is how confidence grows. I'm Alex. I'm proud of your effort. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. See you next time.